Hi, welcome to Universal Interiors. This is Leslie Ingolstead, and we're so grateful. Today I have met a new friend. Miss Winnie Gillespie is near me, and we get to hear a bit of her life, and I'm going to maybe draw out even more than just a little bit. I'm really excited about this new friendship. And first of all, Winnie, can you just tell me a wee bit about yourself? First of all, is Winnie your real name?
Winifred's my real name.
Winifred, okay.
And it's just too long, and
Yes.
It's not a cozy name.
Perfect.
So it's Winnie.
Great. Were you raised around here?
No.
Met your man around here?
I was raised in southern Minnesota and in Canada, in Saskatchewan.
Oh, really? Okay. Great. And so where did you meet your husband? And
in
how
North
long ago?
Dakota. 66 years ago.
Oh, goodness sakes. 66 years
Yeah.
ago. But you've been without him now for a while, haven't you?
Actually, I met him 67 years ago, and then we were married in 51.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Married, and how many children did you two?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Oh, for Pete's sakes.
And I just want to tell you something about
Please.
meeting my husband.
Yes.
When I was tall for my age, so
Okay.
you know, everybody thought I was older. Like when I was 14, they thought I was 18.
Oh, okay.
And I was allowed to date with my sister
Okay.
at 15.
So that was pretty young, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Back in the
well,
day,
but I was the oldest girl in the family.
Okay.
And you
Kept
grew
together.
up a little faster.
Sure it would.
And we were in a neighborhood that we knew everyone, and we dated.
Sure.
amongst the
That makes sense, yeah.
kids. Anyway, because I was dating some of the neighbor kids, the other boys asked me for dates, and I didn't really like dating.
Right.
Because there was always something expected of you. You either joined them in doing things that they wanted to do, and I didn't like some of the things that they wanted to do.
Right.
And I finally just got disgusted with it, and I said to the Lord, because I was saved around that time.
Oh, okay.
And I said, I want to date for a husband.
And that's it, huh?
And that's it.
Oh, neat.
And I told some of my boyfriends, I said, if you're interested in marriage, I'm not interested in you that way. You're like a brother to me.
Nice.
So
and you were how old? That's pretty wise.
About 16 when
Wow. Yeah, that's definitely God's helping on that side, huh?
It
when you
had
could
to be,
do that.
because I know it would hurt, but I
Sure.
thought it would hurt them more if I pretended to like him. So anyway, I started praying for a husband, and I dated a couple fellows for some time, and it always ended up the same. They were like brothers to me.
Huh.
And I knew there was something better to marriage than a brother.
Yep. Right, there should be a thing.
I had an older brother, so I had 3 brothers or 4 brothers. So anyway, and I went out to North Dakota, and I had been helping my dad on the farm when my brother left home.
Okay.
And so I learned how to overhaul engines and work in the fields and things like that. So I had my own car, and I got up one morning to go to work, and the battery was dead, and I didn't have any tools along. So I knew it was wrong, but I didn't have any tools. So we pulled the car. That's when you could still pull cars to get them to start.
Seriously?
So for those who don't know about those things, so we got the car going, and my friends and I started out for town. I thought, I'm going to stop at this garage here and tell this fellow that I need some help with my battery. So I talked to talked to the boss, and he sent out this young man to clean the battery cables. And when I saw him, right away I noticed his demeanor was of kindness. And my friends were from the potato field. That's why I was out there picking potatoes.
Okay.
And some of them were Indian people, because we grew up between 2 reservations in Canada. So the Indian people were like easy friends for me, and they were very nice girls. And when you had to tip the seat up to get to the battery on my car.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to do that anymore
No,
either.
I don't think so.
Nobody would even start to do that. But anyway, he did that, and he would talk to them. And in North Dakota, when the transient people would come, like the Mexicans and that, they weren't well liked, Mexicans and Indians, because a lot of them drank quite a bit. And he treated them so kindly and everything, and I just thought,
that's the kind of heart you look for.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was drawn to him, but I thought, well, there's no chance. He's a native North Dakotan, and I'm like a transient because I'm from Minnesota and I'm picking potatoes here. And he told his brother of the girls in the car, he always went to the men, and I liked that. I didn't like them counting on the women doing things. They said the men should be the ones that know these important things. Anyway, he said this car isn't going to go very far, and I knew that, so I thought, ooh, I'm going to drive it till it stops.
Yeah.
And anyway, we went to town. We got halfway there, and the rod went out on the car.
Oh.
So we got a ride. But there's a story inside of that too, but I want to tell the one about meeting my husband.
Yes.
And in a sense, it's part of it. So Sunday, we got a ride, and then Sunday we went out to get the car, and 4 men drove up and got out, and of course there was 3 girls.
Okay, right.
And when we were pulling the car, and I walked by my car, and the tire iron, which is a spring leaf from a spring.
Okay.
It's a long piece of metal like this. And it was in the back of the car, and so I just walked by, and the door was open, and I pulled out the tire wrench.
And you had it with you?
And I had it with me. And I was very strong as a teenager because I worked with my dad. And I had all the confidence in the world that I would take on those 4 men, and I didn't care what happened to me.
Yeah.
But I told the girls, I said, you stay by the car, because I knew they were up to no good. And they fanned out, and they started coming for me. And he said, oh, do you need help? And I said, no, we don't need any help. And they were laughing, so I knew that they were making fun. And I said, we don't need any help. You get in your car and you leave. And they kept coming, so I kept telling them, I said, get in your car and leave. And they were starting to do the circle, and a car came down the road. It was this mechanic and his friend. And of course, when they saw him, they got in their car, and I think they left streaks of rubber all the way to town. And
so you didn't have to use that rod iron?
No.
No, but you were prepared.
I was prepared to.
Oh, that's neat, that fearlessness.
Well, I'm always amazed at it because I was always so shy.
See, and those are the things I think in life that we are provided for. We don't know where that strength comes from. But you and I, share faith, and with that, we know the strength of the Lord definitely takes us through so many areas. And we both share some hurts and ouches. And right now, I'm going to just thank you all for joining us and getting a chance to meet Winnie. We're going to continue this conversation in just a little while. So again, thank you so much, and make it a beautiful day. Enjoy what you've been given. Thanks again.